Let us jump right back on in, shall we? With, I don't even know what we were doing. Oh, what were we doing? It's evening. We gotta do a wise thing. Hifumi, we need to continue raising up her stuff. So I guess we're gonna go see Awai. Do we have Awai's confidant? That's Chico. Yeah, there's Awai. Hanged. Yep. Hectonteron. All right. All right, let's work. In that case, I got a big favor to ask you. I want to settle things with Suda. Will you come with me as a witness? I'll do my best to protect you, but I can't guarantee your safety. You can say no. Should I go? We don't have the guts. No! We're not gutsy enough. Fuck.
What's up? Yo.
Yo.
All right. Guess that's fine. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks to manga, they're a lot. Huh? You gonna buy this? Take your time.
I don't know if that's worth it.
That's what you're choosing? You change your mind? That you like it? That's what you're choosing? Take your time. All right, which one? We just got in a new gun. It ain't very good, but it's popular with enthusiasts.
I mean, we could technically upgrade almost everything here and be better off with it, but meh. We're fine for now.
Come again.
All right, I need some way to increase our guts.
Please take your time.
The moon burger. Nice.
Yeah.
I'll take the challenge for some guts.
Thank you very much. Now then.
I mean, this should be no problem. We should eat it without, like, even breaking a sweat.
Please come again. I knew you could do it.
Guts is the only one we're lacking in, which is what's hilarious. Actually, it's really sad. Bam, 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 bam.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
I got it. Actually, I do.
For real?
Yeah, we've had lunch several times.
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
But don't.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more. I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec, didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto. Nice.
Alright, what do you want? Update. Oh, we lost the day? Bullshit! 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 Yes, never. Verification test! Asterisk Picaro! Let's hang out with
Yes.
Chihaya.
The thing is,
So, I got all the members of the EDP together and gave them a big group apology. They didn't really believe what I was saying at first, but the truth of the matter settled in eventually.
it's just...
However, it seems like the members from the executive class are still brainwashed. I'm in talks with a lawyer right now, though. We're going to get refunds and outpatient care for all of them. I'm going to give back all the money I made from selling Holy Stones too. It's the least I can do to atone for the ignorance I showed back then. That's why I want you to accept this. Think of it not only as an apology, but as a sign of gratitude for helping me see the truth. Maiden, I'm so happy to see you.
What?
Yokota-san, what are you all doing here? Our apology you gave us was all made up, wasn't it? Somebody had to have forced you to say that. I mean, the chairman was obviously framed. Tell us the truth, please.
No.
None of it was made up. As for the chairman, I need you to listen to me. Everything he told you in those seminars was a lie. The promises of a great future, the power of the Holy Stones, the need for donations, all lies. Doesn't it seem strange that he kept asking members for money even through times of financial stress? Beyond that, you guys should have known better than anyone where those donations were ending up. Even I knew how horrible the ADP's scheme was. That's why I had to come forward. No, that can't be true. Are you the one who did this to our beautiful maiden? Listen to what Chihaya is saying. Shut your mouth! Please stop this. He has nothing to do with your situation. I'm the one who sold you those rocks. If you're gonna get upset with anyone, it should be me. But, Maiden, this can't be happening. No, we must continue to place our trust in her. Please, Maiden, cleanse us of our misery. If you leave us now, we will be fated to drown in sorrow. Look, the only way you can change that is with your own convictions. Neither I nor one of those worthless stones will be able to help you. But then, how are we supposed to avoid our fated misery? No, a curse is upon us. Maiden, please. Oh, will you shut your traps? Y'all need to simmer down and listen to what I have to say for once. Ooh, the southern's coming out of her. Whether you're gonna be miserable or not's all on your own damn shoulders. You don't need some divine power mumbo-jumbo to be changing your fate. Yeah, you did. Y'all got that strength in yourselves. Fortune-telling can't hold a candle to honest-to-goodness willpower, and heck, even if things are bad now, it'll all be fine so long as you keep your heads up.
Oh,
I'm sorry about this. All the stress caused me to lapse into my country dialect. But I stand by what I said. Nothing will ever change if all you do is rely on others. Take me, for example. I thought I was destined to live as a monster, but I had the strength to reverse that fate. If you want to control your fate, that's all you need. Strength! The only way forward is through the fortitude of your own heart. My heart? Might not be the easiest thing to accomplish at first. After all, your willpower has been constantly suppressed by those seminars and donations. I'm partially to blame for that.
I'm here with you.
That's why I need to show you the light now and help you push on. Maiden. No, I'm not your maiden anymore. I'm just Chihaya Mifune, the fortune teller who guides fate. Wonder if Yokota-san and the others will be okay. I know how they feel though. They want to cling onto the holy stones just as I clung to my role as the maiden. All any of us ever wanted was to be happy, to avoid our fates. Well, fate can be changed, right? I did it, so I'm sure Yokota-san and the others will be able to as well. No matter how many times I have to try, we'll talk to them until they understand. And when they realize the difficult truth, I will be there to help them recover. Back in my village, people called me a monster. Here, they revered me as the maiden. Even now, my heart continues to wander, yet you somehow saw the real me. Not the maiden, not a monster, just Chihaya. Crow-san, thank you.
All right.
By the way, Crow-san, has anyone told you you're a bit nosy? I mean, normally someone wouldn't think to involve themselves in such a strenuous ordeal. So, this is actually something I've been wondering for a while now. Is fortune telling the only reason you came to me? It's not, is it? I like having my fortune read. Oh, I see. Sorry, I suppose I was just feeling a bit self-conscious.
But,
There's nothing better than knowing my readings help others.
well then.
Shot her down in
Until
the
next
nicest way possible. Didn't in rank 8 she ask if we like old... Pretty sure she asked, I think it was her who asked us if we like older women. It's me, I'm sorry for calling so soon, I know we just saw each other. Something I really wanted to tell you. You're the reason You're the reason I was managed to talk. You're the reason I was managed to talk. You're the reason I managed to talk to Yokota-san and everyone. Plan on doing all I can to support everyone, blah, blah, blah. I'm planning on it. Blah, blah, blah. Do, 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 do. Boom, 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 boom.
Good morning.
Senpai, have you been
well-
sleeping well? You look kind of tired. Might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean?
No.
Never mind, it's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow's the school festival. Is your class finished with preparation? Feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have a lot of fun tomorrow.
Hey,
You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances, though? Why'd he agree to come here? Probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought, but for now, we'll just have to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel.
oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? There's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name.
How about you?
Alright, Crokin. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Forgetfulness, lack of sleep. There's only one obvious correct answer in this. Memory bias. I didn't even need the guide for this. The type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. That is quite literally how I live my life.
Nice going.
My world is a memory bias. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. Yes, it is. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Look at that. Look who got the top score. Wonder what score I got. I'm top of the class. It's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Fuck yeah, I have a most studious disguise. Oh, even the achievements popping up in the bottom are nice, sleek, and small, instead of that giant, blocky mess. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest, huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. Just need to get Akechi to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's Badger up to anyway? Hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. Not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress. How about we just text him? He's very interested in us. Akechi-kun, the only one you can have a male romance with.
Welcome home.
Of course, he was waiting for us. Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation.
Man,
Whoops.
this guy is admirable.
Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician. Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
It's Balderdash. I feel I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
It's nothing.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come
You're
forth.
standing
Don't
too.
you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, hmm? Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Don't like politicians?
It isn't about liking or disliking them.
I don't like
them.
them.
It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
He was definitely waiting there for me. Kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Thanks, boss. Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. I heard. Huh? Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day. Yes? Wait, you're coming to the school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your study going? Decent. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. See, finally I shall witness my skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You welcome? You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? Honestly, why not? We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds good. At a time like this? It's a perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've always just dreamed of walking around my school festival with my friends. Suppose if you can say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoy our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. What sucks is I've been wanting to go and, you know, utilize whatever. The fortune teller to get extra boosts for Hifumi. I should get a priestess, but I don't want to travel back and forth just to grab a priestess. Not a priestess. What are you? The fuck are you? Togo. You're a star. You're a star. I don't even want to think about how much money I drop on, hey, I won 5,000 yen. That's probably barely made up for the amount I've accidentally gone to the wrong place and had to pay for a train ticket. Because let's be honest, I do that a lot.
Hey, inmate! You'd like to read the These are the paths you have walked. You'll withdraw this and accept such. Are you finished? What? No slacking off!
It's just so much faster to mash through it all than it is to say, please let me out.
Good evening.
Yeah, let's hang out with her. Let's take her to the park.
I look forward to it.
No, it's sudden, but I'd like you to take me there. Okay. I can feel I can play shogi at a different pace here. The scenery, the sounds, the smells. Be able to utilize all 5 of my senses. Do you not utilize your senses when you're doing anything? It's a good simulator, huh?
Yes.
Yes, a different sensibility than usual awakens. It helps one come up with new moves. I've opened up new opportunities through shogi. You are like a shogi piece filled with endless moves. I wonder what kind of person you will become. Just imagining all the possibilities is fun. I'm starting to get the feeling that a new move will come to me.
Well then.
Well, now that we're refreshed, let's play.
Okay.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Eat food.
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Yeah. Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me. You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
Eat all
It'll
the
be a great change of
food.
pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here. Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
The
This
Russian
will take a little
takoyaki.
time.
Meow meow.
Let's forget about the octopus and
Meow
get back
meow.
to the topic.
Choco chow.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Hell no.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait. Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies! I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
It's
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
roulette.
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
All of them are
Are you all going to
misshapen.
eat? I think I'll go for the special one. Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
Think it'll be spicy?
Well, yeah.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these. Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
It's fine. It's quite the...
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love, spicy stuff.
This is what you get for walking over and...
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
This is why you don't go and take other people's food. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna have one of these. Thanks, bro.
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
Vods, did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, he did.
I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow.
He took the fast
We
pass
need
to the
somehow
bathroom,
get him to be
too.
Our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what. That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
Yeah.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
That's why you just don't leave your room.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
More special takoyaki.
Oh?
Wait. Funky, Yusuke's missing. Where do you wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Excuse me, you are Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologizing for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued now. I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Sakamoto and Takamaki-san.
Quite.
Oh, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now, teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize, I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you, still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed, haha.
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well, you and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you were Madarame-san's. It's in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examination in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that, but life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at this moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see, then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday.
Well then.
Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there? Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah. Are you still at the school? You escaped? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel, after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We need to stay focused. I have to stay calm. Alright. Popsicle sticks. But we got a cool photo. Blah, 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 blah.
Nice. Oh.
Damn it.
Oh.
Not this again. Okay.
Oh.
I can't fucking do it. This is why I can't play Mortal Kombat. I cannot do combos. No matter how I try, my fingers stumble.
Nice.
Trust me, doing Final Fantasy 6 Sabin was hard. I got it, but it was hard.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered.
I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks of how the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
It's definitely a laugh track.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see.
Yep.
Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
She sounds like she's flaunting it.
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you
Definitely
previously said
pushing
that they were unjust?
way too hard.
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
I'm down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
the truth. What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akenji-san?
That idiot!
Bluff with bluff.
There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break.
What a
We'll
convenient
resume our
time.
panel in 10 minutes.
What a
Please
tease.
don't troll me online for this interruption, okay? Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
No! That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
What are you talking about?
As I just said, I know everything. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. Well, there's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
Yep.
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Is that the only
I can
way?
understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
Bow, 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 wow.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Ryuji's just giving death glares
Similar
everywhere.
occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Well, let's just go home.
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the Student Sharing Special!
The what?
But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
Well, this is cringy.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
Let's bust a move. As they just stand there. Oh, that's cringy.
Very impressive, Senpai.
That was cringy.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Anime? Anime! Animu!
Yo, who's that? Huh?
It's probably part of her routine for gymnastics, would be my guess. Though it looks more like figure skating to me.
That's crazy.
It really does look like figure skating more than gymnastics. But what do I know? I don't do either. I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Want me to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
The gym's quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. Better head home. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? Tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has got me nowhere, so I could use change pace. How about it? Wait, were we already at the post-party festival? Let's go with Haru.
All right, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
It's the post party, right? Does that mean after this we get the post party?
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
It'll be alright.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special.
But before that, here's another thing.
Round of applause, everyone.
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it will be.
It'll be you, Haru.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
'Cause you're cute.
Oh,
Come, everyone's waiting.
well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
Yes.
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
He's like, ah, shit, I fucked up.
My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh?
Man, he's going in for the
I
kill.
mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru's in trouble. Let's change the subject.
Well,
Do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
wait!
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
This was just to make fun of people, let's be honest here.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right.
Aw.
At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead?
Pizza
For
lies
now,
ahead.
I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
It's a pizza coupon. Oh.
I bought
Lame.
it earlier.
I want a pizza.
Now then, let's go home.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Taba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh. One more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
You always gotta stand in front of your giant window with a hand behind your back.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain it.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
So you found out.
Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. Even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these phantom thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
He's a good coffee dad.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the phantom thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
He's a smart one, ain't he?
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Nope.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
Yep.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Why?
Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
I'm tired. What? He knows everything? You've got to be kidding me. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Funky was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man, but he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mom? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful. Ain't you getting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Oh, apparently we will. Said the angry recluse. Guess the chief had a better inkling after all.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. So you're still awake? This is kind of awkward. You can sleep on the sofa. I'm gonna go home.
Yep.
Fine. Don't let me be shit at video games.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves. Look. Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million
Post party. Yep.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
Yeah, you report it, you're gonna get killed as well.
Money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Yeah. That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I am sorry.
This isn't about me. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter.
He certainly changed from, if you fucking pull one toe out of line, I'm kicking your ass to the curb.
Just don't become desperate and do something reckless.
And now we're the #1 fugitives, and he's just like, look, just don't stick out and do what you do. Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. I guess she suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. 30 million yen's only like $300,000, $400,000 USD. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
Let's see. I'm truly curious, so let's look it up.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
30 million yen. Oh, I was way off. Is only 218,000 US dollars.
They're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort.
It's a masterstroke.
There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose?
I know, right?
What did we do wrong?
We lost sight of our goal?
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, but our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
Haru, you weren't even part of it at the time.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too!
That is very true, Ryuji.
But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah, We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the table. Let's table the turn.
Yeah.
We're gonna table this
We're
turn.
dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
Whoops.
Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Why are we shouting above a cafe?
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida.
Nope.
I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You're close, but not there yet. You can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now.
Yeah!
Thanks. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Wow, he grew up a little bit. Got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announced. There must be a calculated reason for this too. Be okay, right? We'll manage. It's definitely, like, you know, we're being pushed into a corner and he knows it. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. We'll see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay. Oh!
Alright. Let's fuck this up again.
Okay. Oh!
Fucking A! Fuck, my headset. I'm okay.
Oh, man. Nice.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change your heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
You're saying you didn't realize the police did that?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested.
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice.
His contempt for the beings called human.
It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge, and extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
You think?
I can't really explain it. but I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart? Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
I wonder why.
Beats me. I hope it's just my imagination, though. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Palace? In me?
There's a mod that can turn Joker into a female, by the way.
Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Yep.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus.
Hey!
It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
She is slowly accepting our truth.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
If I remember correctly, her fucking boss fight is obnoxious as shit.
What's
Why?
the favor you
It's
need?
RNG.
It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear. A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men. You're phantom thieves. Ahem.
Morgana's just embarrassed.
Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Bam, ba-dum, ba-dum, la-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, bam, ba-la-dum. Bam, ba-dum, ba-la-la-la-la, bam, ba-lum, bam, bam, ba-la-la-lum. Where are we meeting today? Oh, right. We were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kasumigaseki. Indeed. Oh, I've never heard of the place. Never been there either. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The dive building is right near there, too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Ketchikun, our identities hadn't been discovered yet. So are we just gonna plunge headfirst into enemy territory? Is anyone contacting Ketchy? We're gonna meet him there. Be on guard.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky. I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Wonder what kind of bird he'll be.
Personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if we were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Well, we're actually probably going to turn this back off again in a second.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
No.
Seems like it.
You're looking at
Let's go. Right.
the casino. Nice. Fancy schmancy.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Code name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using their real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru? Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
You bastard.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
Bastard.
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Forgot about his code name. Bastard.
Now then.
Business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration room. I love the music.
I have something.
The soundtrack for this game is just amazing. I'll say it again and again.
Okay.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
A long beak.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal. But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Skull's just like, fucking A. Why am I the only one who doesn't understand shit?
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Yeah.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Let's begin by securing our route. Okay, first. Do we not have like a initial starting point yet? There we go.
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it.
All right. Hope I'm not going too fast, but we're just kind of flying through the outfits. Because I don't need too long to see what they look like. I just want to see if there's any special looking ones. Boss's suit. Excuse me, is that... Well, the boss's suit was a surprise. Freaking high tops, dude. Oh, absolutely. Now that, you could definitely say, screams Crow. But no. That's perfect for his, sense of attitude for himself. Alright, well, we know what his, bird suit's gonna be. That is too flashy for a crow. You give us a bad name, you bastard. Moving on. You want out already, bud? You just wanted in. All right.
I can feel it.
An incomplete deck? Why would I want an incomplete deck of cards? That just sounds silly.
Somewhere.
Don't think I didn't see this.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square.
The lady with the Anubis tattoo.
You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
So you've come.
Look at that freaking eyeliner, though. God damn.
The treasure is located on the manager's floor, at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there! It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
Come, Joker.
Let us get after.
I can feel it.
So wait, can I go into that door over there? See, now we gotta go back. I got bamboozled.
Joker.
I have something.
All right, it's... Joker.
The effects of cognition are...
Let's do it.
Don't like his outfit.
Okay.
Why couldn't it have been just jet black?
Authentication required.
Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
I have high expectations.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those.
Look at that. He's looking down on us. Down from that long nose of his.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Manifest! Robin Hood!
Well, you didn't do very well.
No.
Here he comes! That hurt! Kimber's upset! She won't listen to me!
What separates us?
It's just a Robin Hood. You're not so bad. And I'm capable of much more. Now then, let's deal with this shadow. Wait, doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
Right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. Ah, but now that we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and repair. Very well. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First, we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? Doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may wait. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect! Yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will continue, blah, blah, blah,
The crucial
blah.
moment's finally here. Okay.
Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys, but I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too. If people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes, just try to clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low.
Ugh. We just can't do anything anymore.
Nice. Oh.
Alright, let's fail at this video game again.
Okay. Oh.
Holy fuck, it worked!
Oh.
What the bullshit was that?
Okay.
Deleted by admin. Deleted by admin. I just have to do it 2 more times. I can train you today if you're free.
Jeez.
The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change our heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. Leave it to me.
Hey, okay.
Make sure this plan is a success.
Hey.
Shinya. Kodo. Haru. We've got 4 people to work on during the day right now. Okay, first thing I want to do.
What do you want?
This is knowledge, but whatever. I don't care.
Well then. Nice. Welcome.
Is it Halloween or something? Oh, shit, it actually is. It's just like, why is everyone in a costume? Oblivious me. Oh, I've rented out every movie you own, dude.
Welcome.
You may have gone straight into the palace. Alright, obnoxious boy, Shinya. Got a Phantom Thief strap this time, cool.
Hey!
After our training, I want to talk about the rumors surrounding Takekuma.
Hey!
Can't stop thinking about my battle with Takekuma. I mean, I couldn't do anything against him. There's just no way. It was pretty weird. Right? I knew you'd understand. I've been practicing a lot after all. I've heard rumors about Takekuma. People say he uses cheat armor. You know what that is, right? Totally broke the rules by equipping it. I bet that's why my usual shots didn't work against him. That has to be the reason. The next time we play, I'm definitely gonna demolish him. I'm sure you can do it, kiddo. Yep, even the Phantom Thieves had to come back eventually against Medjed. Couldn't do it. Just watch it. The thing is, I told my mom about what happened with Takekuma, but she didn't really care. All she said was, okay. It's probably because I lost. She doesn't like kids who lose. My mom once told me that we need to be strong because it's just the 2 of us. She said no one helps the weak. They just get preyed on. That's why I want to get stronger. Strong enough that we won't get preyed on. Strong enough that we'd be the predators. That's exactly who the Phantom Thieves are. The strongest who can prey on anyone. That's kind of wrong, kid. But you know what? You've got a shirt that says noobs and a hat that says get smoked. You're the exact kind of kid that, ugh. You just need a new strategy, kid. Of course, I'm definitely gonna win this time. Thanks. Kind of like a big brother to me. I can talk to you about anything. I heard that's what it's like to have a sibling.
All right.
Takekuma better watch out. Crap, look at the time, I gotta go.
Later.
Oh, Crosan, I appreciate your input on that issue today. I sound like a grown-up, huh? Yeah, my mom says that a lot when on her conference calls. That Takekuma, even thinking about him pisses me off. I'll beat him next time for sure. Yeah, I'll be cheering for you. You're back. Well, how do I put it? I'm glad you made it home. Yo, Akechi, what is it? You got any idea who the true culprit might be? Oh yeah, you said you saw a masked guy, right? I wanted to ask about that too. Did you really see him? That masked guy's gotta be the true culprit, right? If this so-called true culprit is acting alone, then there could be no mistake about it. I see. Next question is who? The masked man. Unfortunately, I do not know that much. Ugh, you're useless. That is quite harsh. Aw, you're making me blush. That wasn't a compliment. At this point, I have yet to even grasp any clues, but once this is dealt with, I will surely capture him. I promise you that. We'll be counting on you. Leave it to me. May sound somewhat odd for me to say, but I am an exceptional detective. I assure you I will catch this culprit.
He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy. No wonder he's a star detective. Even the way he talks about these things is different from us.
Alright, time to finish Chihaya. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Yep. There's something I'd like to ask you. Please have a seat.
Yes. The members seem to be doing well now. I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all very cheerful. That goes for my fortune teller customers as well. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate. Thanks, but I've still got a long way to go. I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result. But I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed. No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
It's never too late.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, could this be? The power of conviction is amazing! Her fate and mine are connected! I will no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden. I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
I support you.
Thank you. Now, it's your turn to speak. What would your conviction be as a phantom thief? Sorry, I used fortune telling to find out your true identity. I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession. Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman. It finally struck home for me.
Thank you for your support.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine. Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear. The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
Are you worried about me?
There's no time to be worried. We must take action in order to change fate, right? I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
I like Chiaya.
I am thou.
All right. All right.
Now we can get Lakshma. Choosing special can change the color of certain dialogues when you spend time. What's that mean? Highlighters will improve your relationship. However, remember that some answers may still change. Ah. So it just tells you what the best option is.
Still, what a strange sequence the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity. It's quite improbable. It was almost as if it were trying to connect them together.
Whoops.
You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet.
Both.
The verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay? Please, visit again sometime. Goodbye!
Good morning. My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino.
Yes.
She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone. I want to understand our situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today.
Calm down.
Sorry. Perhaps I am getting a bit too high-strung. But I can't bear seeing my sister like this. We'll stop her, no matter what. If you're going by any chance, let me know. I'll make sure I'm ready at a moment's notice.
Gotta see if there's anybody who wants to hang out with me.
Now everyone.
A big end class, you understand?
Well... What's this about?
Bow, bow, bow.
What do you want to do?
Let's read. Please tell me I have guts. No. Knowledge. Kindness. No, we don't have any gutsy books. Fog. Alright, we'll read about Zoro. We're not lion-hearted. La la la.
Hey!
We're actually gonna go hang out with Haru in a minute.
What would you like?
The Cry Cthulhu! Love it. Wait, do I have an Empress card?
My.
Have you decided any plans for today? Hold on. I talk to her and then we say no and she's just like, "Arr." I'll be back, Haru. What the fuck was that creepy ass giggle?
Inmate. Time finished for now. If you'd like to read the complete here. You lack page. Read here.
What are we looking for again? Empress.
This person you'll withdraw. This is your. You left. Done already. What? It is time, inmate.
My.
Decided on plans today. Let's hang out. Huh? At a time like this? It's a secret.
Hey! Hey! I'm so glad. Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes. I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see. To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite
Alrighty.
of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods. Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Haru's vegetables have a bitterness to them, but also exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing. I agree. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
Sounds like hard work.
Thank you for worrying about me, but I find the work relaxing. Hey, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today? It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves. Okay.
It's time to make a blood vow. Alright, I think that's officially the entire Arcana.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate. There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection? Tell me about this person.
No.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow with...
All right.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired.
Thank you for having me. Your feedback on the vegetables is a big help. Oh, if there are any vegetables you'd like in particular, just let me know. I certainly have plenty of seeds, so if you have a preference, I'll prioritize growing those first. Now that was our deal. Huh? Oh, that's right. Haha, my, when you phrase it like that, it's oddly thrilling. Alright.
Goodbye.
Ciao, Sue. We don't have to do these. Localized destructive storm. My farts. Void between objects. Vein spinner. I don't know what these are, so we're just gonna go for the answer.
All right.
I see. Nice.
We could chill with Soji. But let's go to Hifumi, because I think getting Hifumi maxed out is a lot more important.
Good evening. I see.
Fuck! I need a star again!
Hey, inmate!
We're 2 away from being done with Hifumi, though. Then we just have Iwai, Sojiro, and Oya.
How?
You'd like to read the compendium? These are the paths you have walked. A fee is required. This is your... You have done already? What? It is time, inmate.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. Anyway.
Good evening. Thank you.
After I confessed I was scorned by the media, I bet everyone wants me to lose. However, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm going to win with these very hands. Well, give it all you got.
Yes.
Of course. Well, it's time. I have to go to the venue. You won't be able to go inside the match room, but you can watch over the internet if you'd like now. I should be going. It's an online broadcast of the match. The announcers are commentating on the gameplay. Is this the end of the road for the phony princess? She's getting pushed back quite a bit. It's only a matter of time now. Fumi's biting her lip. She doesn't seem to be doing so well. Oh, now that was a masterful play. Perhaps her skills are the genuine article? Oh no, that's not good. The next move will surely result in checkmate. Fumi looks trouble as she's being pushed, being pushed around the board. She hasn't made a move. Thinking phony princess real defeat as the headline for our next article. I concede. I was utterly destroyed out there. It was as if an ant had challenged an elephant. A shogi player should know her limits. That was the first match I have ever forfeited. That's the first time I've ever forfeited a match. So ashamed of myself, I didn't want to hurt the pieces any longer. It was a very queenly decision. You remembered. One must concede defeat with grace, maintaining dignity until the very end, as a queen should. But I confess I am confused. I mean, naturally I am disappointed that I lost, but I still feel happy, as if a demon has been purged from me. The moment I realized that victory was impossible, I felt a strange peace. What's important is what I do from this point on. I played so disgracefully in front of you. Perhaps you can just view it as an example of what not to do. And understand that there are times which require one to forfeit with valor and grace.
All right.
I've been thinking about this for a while. Let's make today your last lesson. Spending time with me has only brought you pain. Fumi is thinking hard. I should be careful what I say here. So this is goodbye. I want to become stronger. The things you say sometimes. Perhaps I should take a lesson from that ambitious nature of yours. If If that is what you wish, then prepare yourself. Your training will be quite intensive. There may be things I can learn from you as well. I suppose this is a friendly rivalry for both of us as irreplaceable shogi friends.
Let's go home.
Bow, wow, wow, bow, 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 bow. Thank you so much for today. I've been thinking this entire time about how things would have been if I had kept playing shogi according to my mother's strategy. I could have enjoyed a transient empty success, but when I looked 2-3 moves ahead, I saw myself in incessant hell playing a purgatorial pyric shogi, unable to ever win or lose. Probably would have ended up hating shogi, perhaps even given up on life. That's why I can say with certainty, today's loss was not a setback, but a glorious step forward. Wow. That's a great way to see it. Thank you. It was so encouraging to have someone who truly understands me. So happy. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Dr. Maruki is leaving? Are you kidding me? This is so sad.
You know,
It's already November. We've gone through pretty much all of the school events now, so that frees you up for studying. It'll be getting colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean it. If you even think you've got a fever, then go see the nurse. Speaking of the nurse's office, Dr. Maruki is going to be leaving us on the 18th. If you need to talk to him, now's the time. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. I'll be kind of sad to see him go, so if he helped any of you feel better, make sure you thank him before he's gone. Anyway, time to start class. Was school always like this? Don't it feel kind of different than usual? Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? It's like the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Something's different. Is it just me that thinks nothing has changed? Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone asked for me? Everything's normal over here. We most certainly did not ask for you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat right now. I think everyone's just agitated about the Phantom Thieves rumors. Yes. Try not to get affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these. But I'll double check it real fast. I'm pretty sure we're maxed out on Akechi. Yeah, Maruki 9. Kasumi 5. Akechi 6. But I can't see him anymore. Alright. Bah!
All right.
You ready? Games are on me today, so just be sure to keep up. I can pay for myself. Don't worry, I have a lot of money on me today. Now, let's get to it. Get into your stance.
Come on, man. You gotta aim.
No, too slow. Shinya's playing erratically. Hey. Give him his money back. What the? Just ignore them. Oda, you took his lunch money, didn't you? He forced you into a battle, right? Yeah, and when he lost, he told me I owed him money. Who do you think you are? The king. Huh?
Wrong.
I didn't take it, I earned it. That money is for my war fund to help me get stronger. What the hell does that mean? You're crazy, just like your mom. Heard your mom was being weird at the restaurant the other day, too. A waiter caught her leaving without paying. She said that she just forgot. She even snapped at the manager and told him his employees need to be better trained. Shut up. My mom says that your mom is a bully, and you're just like her.
You bastard!
Shut up. I'm the strongest, the best, the king. If you want your money back, you'll have to beat me. It's not making any sense. Somehow, someway, you're going to pay us back. The only thing you're good at is playing big games. Huh? Just like the bad guy in a movie. I hope the Phantom Thieves get you.
No way.
Bad guy? Me? Really? Even though I'm strong? Not a bad guy, am I? You're acting like one. No, I'm not. I mean, I won. I got stronger, just like the Phantom Thieves did. So how am I the bad guy? Guess I already knew that. I feel bad even when I was winning. I won't do it again. I don't want to be a bad guy. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hey, do you hate me? Not at all. Really? Like, really you don't? Oh, that's great. I don't want you to hate me too. Phantom Thieves are strong because they defeat strong enemies, right? Beating up on weak opponents, that's bullying. That's what bad guys do. I was wrong. Thanks, Crosan. I wouldn't have realized this on my own.
All right.
I'm gonna head home now. I need to think about what I did. You need to sit down and think over your decisions, kid.
Bye.
So glad you picked up. My croissant, where did I go wrong? I just wanted to be strong like the Phantom Thieves, but somehow I turned into a bad guy without even noticing. The more I thought about everything, the more scared I got. Croissant, are you sure you aren't gonna hate me? Of course I won't. Really? Pinky promise? Bow, bow.
Ah,
You're back.
Hey, hey!
Hey! Hold on.
Next time, then.
I need... Have you been searching all along?
Hey, inmate!
I need a Hierophant. Oh, my back.
How?
I might have to end early just from back pain today. So we'll do another day or two and then stop it there, probably. Old age man. Kills.
This is your blue left case. Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Sorry and thanks. Oh, the regulars will be here any minute. Don't you ever get lonely, So-chan? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? All I want in a relationship is spicy stimulation followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort. I can get both of those things from my curry and my coffee. That's enough for me. He always dodges my questions like that. He's so clever. By the way, what are your thoughts on So-chan's life of solitude? To each his own. That's a real roundabout way of showing disapproval. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay?
Hey.
She seemed especially aggressive today, huh? She would have been bad if she pushed any further, but I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Well, you just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah, and what have you done to take care of her? You know quite well what I've done, and it's about time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough for you? We could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. You. Oh, and not to mention that kid you have here. I heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba now, does it? Shut your mouth. You have a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation. Hey, keep your neck out of this. Just get on upstairs, okay? Sojiro, I hunger. Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Futaba. See what I'm saying? She's a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy situation. She's only like this because she saw you here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so you may as well just give me the money. Well, I hope you reach the right decision. Bye now. What's with all the extortion in this game? Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. Sojiro. Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home. That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba died, Futaba was passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage. He never fed her and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. He didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. I couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expenses. I threw some cash his way, thinking that would put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Saving Futaba was not a mistake. Thanks. Never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way, though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by her door, and go. Not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you ask me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right? I wonder what would be best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Look at me, spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Though it's kind of weird, for some reason I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. Guess there really is something special about you.
All right.
It's already pretty late.
I'm going home.
I should be heading home. I'm still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Oh, and thanks. We got you, Soji. Hey, Futaba's fast asleep. Didn't mean to get you tangled up in this mess. If I can help somehow. Nah, you don't have to do anything. The fact that you asked is enough, man. Though, I never know what I'm doing when I talk to you. I just keep yammering on about stuff I never planned to talk about. Must be going senile, huh? Anyway, don't worry about that guy. I'll find some way to deal with him. You just keep looking out for Futaba. You two seem to be really hitting it off. That's all I had to say. Don't forget to lock up before bed. Later.
Hey!
Yes! We can read! What do we read? We read The Cry of Cthulhu. Our tentacled friend. Why am I not surprised that Guts is gonna be like the last thing we get up? Ugh.
Good morning.
Good morning, Monkey. I was working late yesterday, so I'm tired today.
Speaking of which...
Because you haven't forgotten about the deadline, I'm going to give it everything I have. Really? Don't get me wrong, it was time well spent. Part of me is sad to see it end, but once you've disbanded, everyone's going to be busy looking for the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns. Until that happens, though, let's continue to work together. I've been a teacher for 20 years now, but this is the craziest year of my career. There were those incidents in April, then the Phantom Thieves, and the principal. Yes, as you young folk might say, the situation is indeed quite whack. Perhaps you're wondering why I use such hip terminology, huh? Now then, Krokun.
Ah, let's see how you're doing.
The word whack was originally part of a code used by ancient thieves. Can you tell me the meaning of the word whack in thieves' cant? It's a share of stolen goods. Correct. You know a lot. You know a lot about this, do you? I dare say you must be pretty whack yourself. I'm joking, of course. Still, you must be quite diligent in your studies.
Nice.
We are indeed quite whack.
I see. Hey. Oh, Mako-chan. I didn't realize we'd take the same train.
Haru, what a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Oh, were you?
Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it.
Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this.
I appreciate it. So, what I'm thinking is...
Mako-chan?
Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
Don't worry. If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it?
Huh?
So, any thoughts?
What a great idea! I'd be honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Mm-hmm. Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you.
Do you?
The star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan.
I'm positive. Well, we'll definitely have to make sure we see it then, at some point.
So, this is the location you've been using as a hideout. Can we just get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How can you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs. Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful.
All right.
Huh? Futaba. Nah. Alright, so here's the deal. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna go buy medicine.
Please head to the exam room.
We haven't seen the Hottie Doc in a while, so.
Well, which do you want? I developed a new medicine. Oh, did you decide? Here you go. You want that one? Thanks. That should work. Here you go. You want that one? Thanks. should work. You don't need anything?
I wish she had SP items, but it would be too powerful.
You want that one? Here you go. That should work. Thanks. Take care.
What would you like? Here.
Now we got the other one.
Okay.
Yes, let's do our best.
Yes, let's do our best.
I'm itching for action. Let's do this.
Joker. My. This is exactly what we're hoping for.
Yeah, this is probably a good place for us to end. That way we can just focus the entirely next episode on
I should write something.
destroying a palace. I think that'll be good. We'll see the new move and everything else. Sorry I'm ending this an hour early. I need to decompress my back. I wanted to try to push it off as much as I could, but it is what it is. Oh god. Ugh. But hopefully I should be back for DBD tonight. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.